What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live talking about this upcoming DraftKings Showdown slate featuring Minnesota and Brooklyn. So this is one of my favorite showdowns of the night. That's why I wanted to do a video on it just to get that content out there. I'm excited about this showdown. I think we can do really well on it. But like always, before we begin, definitely hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. That's been a ton, as y'all know. I'm watching WrestleMania, the main event, while recording this video. So that's what I'm just kind of looking off on the side here and there because it is WrestleMania, one of my favorites. But I wanted to go over basically this showdown slate. So let's talk about it. Minnesota and Brooklyn. So on the Minnesota side, we have Karl-Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Russell. I'm liking D'Angelo Russell here. I love him in this matchup. I think 7-8 is way too cheap of a price tag. I think he can do well here, especially against this Brooklyn team we know is very bad on defense. If we look at Anthony Edwards, he's still taking up a ton of shots, 21, 12, 14, still getting all those points. I don't mind him here at all either. So it's going to be tough, though, because we're going to have to fit some guys in. Karl-Anthony Towns, how can we not go over him? I love him here. This is a great matchup, of course, for him also in the interior. I think he can smash in the spot. He's even captain valuable, in my opinion. Ricky Rubio, though, at 6'2", he's just hard to judge because he has these 40-point games and he has these 15-point games and these 27-point games. He's all over the place, but I think he can get it done here against this Brooklyn team. So he's going to be in my player pool, of course. Jaden McDaniels, I'm not trusting it. I don't want any piece of that. Noel, 4-4, still just underpriced in my opinion. But the thing is he going to get the minutes? 21, 21, and 5. It's hard to judge him. So I did pause the recording because I wanted to watch the rest of WrestleMania because it was happening so fast. So that's why I took a quick pause. But now we're back. We're digging into the showdown slate. So anyways, we left off on Noel. So let's talk about McLaughlin. So McLaughlin's only in play if one of the injuries do happen, but there's not going to be any injuries really. So he's off my radar at 4,000 especially. The rest of the guys are just trying to crack the rotation, which is it's hard to get to. So it's mainly Karl-Anthony Towns at a tier of his own. Then I would rank Russell over Edwards, in my opinion. Russell has more upside. And then I would rank it Edwards and then Rubio. And that's pretty much the bottom line of what I would go to. The value here, I know it's Brooklyn. I know you want to get the most points you could possibly get against this team. But it's just hard because of how many guys are cracked this rotation. Let's talk about Brooklyn, though. Value City. With these outs. No Harden, no Irving, no Aldridge. And I know this is not going to say much, but no Tyler Johnson at the point guard position. So that opens up, in my opinion, all of Bruce Brown you can possibly get. I love him. I love me Landry Shamet. So both of these guys are going to get good minutes running the point. I mean, that's going to be their position. So I love both of those guys. I love me some Kevin Durant easily as the captain option. Easily. So if I lock him in, and then we block in on the Minnesota side, who else I want, which is definitely going to be D'Lo, and I want all of Karl-Anthony Towns. So there's so far a core three that I definitely want, which I think there's going to be enough value that you can fit and choose who you want. So let's talk about Joe Harris now. Joe Harris is going to be very scoring dependent, 17, 28, 33, 22. He's very, very scoring dependent. As you look at the peripherals, he's only getting rebounds. He's not getting anything but rebounds and points. Man, not a lot of assist here and there. So he's a shooter. He's a Gary Trent prototype sort of thing. But like I said, Bruce Brown, he's definitely on my radar. I want all of Bruce Brown. So literally, let's just take a quick second and pause. Kevin Durant, D'Angelo Russell, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Bruce Brown. That gives you $4,700 left over. Look how much these prices are for the rest of the Brooklyn team. With no Aldridge, no Irving, and no Harden. This slate should be, you should fit in whatever you want to be honest with you. So let's talk about Jeff Green now. With no Aldridge, I think Jeff Green's a great play at 5'2". Blake Griffin is kind of hard to get to. He's hard to trust at 4'8". Like I said, Landry Shamet, I like. Johnson signed a big contract. I'm not going to expect him to get minutes, though. I mean, he's going to get you 5, 20, 17 minutes. It's hard, but he is a point-per-minute monster. And like I said, DeAndre Jordan, I'm not really getting much out with Blake Griffin. I mean, look at his production. It's been awful lately, so there's no DeAndre Jordan for me. I like Landry Shamet. I like Chidoza if he does start. I think Chidoza is going to pick up a great allotment of minutes with no Tyler Johnson. So this is my core four. So write this down, screenshot it. This is my core four that I'm running for the slate. I cannot wait to see the green screens from y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, breaking down this Nets and Minnesota Showdown slate. Have a good day, everybody.